You lie awake at 3 a.m. replaying a single, completely minor conversation. Your mind relentlessly analyzes every tiny micro-expression and slight pause. Society constantly tells you to simply stop overthinking everything. They loudly label you as anxious, neurotic, and completely paralyzed by fear. They advise you to just let it go and live in the moment. But this mainstream psychological advice is fundamentally and dangerously wrong. You are absolutely not suffering from an anxious or defective mind. You actually possess an elite cognitive adaptation called the 8K brain. Normal people constantly process reality in standard, low-resolution 1080p. They entirely miss subtle shifts in tone, body language, and hidden intent. But your unique sensory gating system takes in absolutely everything. You absorb massive amounts of background data continuously without trying. This means you process reality in terrifying ultra-high-definition 8K. Modern society fundamentally hates this because it disrupts their comfortable ignorance. Society was built strictly for mindless, repetitive, low-bandwidth factory workers. The modern system deeply demands blind obedience, not intense analytical questioning. But evolution strictly designed your highly sensitive brain for critical survival. In ancient tribes, the 8K brain belonged strictly to elite scouts and strategists. While the clueless farmers slept, you detected the faint rustle in the trees. Your extreme hypervigilance is exactly what kept the entire human tribe alive. Modern neuroscience officially calls this powerful trait sensory processing sensitivity. Your insula, the deep brain region responsible for awareness, is intensely hyperactive. It rapidly cross-references new potential threats against deep historical memory. You do not overthink. You are running intense predictive survival simulations. You are calculating 1,000 possible futures to perfectly guarantee survival. Normal brains simply lack the raw processing power to execute this. They call you crazy because they cannot see the hidden patterns. You spot a toxic person's true motive months before anyone else. You detect critical system failures long before the actual system crashes. But running 8K software on idle, meaningless tasks destroys your mental battery. Replaying a meaningless social conversation is a massive waste of elite computing. A supercomputer running a basic calculator app will eventually just overheat. You must completely stop pointing your cognitive radar at irrelevant social garbage. It is time to fully weaponize your hyper-analytical processing speed today. You must instantly deploy the brutal directed compute framework. Step 1 is achieving aggressive and complete environmental data isolation. Stop analyzing the opinions of people you fundamentally and deeply disrespect. Imagine a massive firewall blocking out useless, low-level social noise. Step 2 is assigning your brain an impossible, high-stakes problem. Your 8K brain actively demands complex friction to function correctly. If you do not give it a war, it will invent one. Feed it deep psychology, advanced systems design, or ruthless financial strategy. Direct that raw processing power toward a single, massive objective. Step 3 is the ruthlessly strict 10-minute simulation rule. When a social anxiety loop starts, set a literal physical timer. Allow your brain to calculate the absolute worst-case scenario imaginable. Map out the exact tactical steps to survive that specific failure. When the timer rings, the mental simulation is permanently terminated. You must immediately execute physical action to shatter the loop. Lift heavy weights, sprint aggressively, or write a full page of code. Physical velocity instantly grounds the hyperactive nervous system to reality. You are no longer a helpless victim of your racing thoughts. You are the absolute director of a terrifyingly powerful supercomputer. You now see the entire matrix of human behavior perfectly clearly. You easily see through the lies of manipulative, toxic individuals. Your 8K brain predicts their aggressive emotional attacks instantly. But knowing their exact next move is only half the battle. Engaging with their chaotic drama still heavily drains your elite mental battery. You must learn exactly how to vanish completely from their toxic reality. Discover why the most dangerous individuals exclusively use the ghost protocol.